New figures released today confirm the rollout of the National Broadband Network is facing significant teething problems. Complaints about the NBN to the Telecommunications Industry Ombudsman have nearly doubled, and complaints about faults are up by even more. Nevertheless, as Amy Bainbridge reports, NBN Co insists the vast majority of its customers are happy.
Most days, Brian Rigby makes a 220-kilometre round trip to Perth just to use the internet to run his business.
If it's something critical that needs to be attended to straight away, I can't rely on the NBN to actually do the work.
Mr Rigby is a network engineer and says communicating with his customers is now a lot harder since his home has been hooked up to the NBN.
During busy times, you really can't do anything. It's worse than a slow ADSL.
Almost 13,500 people complained to the Ombudsman about the NBN in the past year. Many of those were from rural and regional areas.
They're lodging complaints initially about delays in connection, so getting connected to the NBN, and then it's about faults, so that's slow data speeds, dropouts, unusable service.
Clearly one complaint is one too many, but I think it's worth noting that we are connecting over 30,000 homes and businesses every week to the NBN, and that there will likely be a small number of complaints that come along with that.
Brian Rigby says he knows plenty of people having trouble, and he's been trying to look for alternatives to using the NBN.
I've looked at running a wireless connection out to Hoddywell, which is about 30 kilometres away, where I can get onto a non-NBN provider.
While the NBN is a significant issue for the Ombudsman, general complaints about internet services also rose to the highest level in 5 years. There is some good news for the telcos. Overall complaints are down for the 5th year in a row, and complaints about mobiles are at the lowest level in 9 years. Amy Bainbridge, ABC News.